Hey everyone, welcome to the first day of the Sc2AI Arena 2022 tournament. I am here with Yatant. Hey man.
Hello, how you doing? Happy 2022.
Yay! We are beginning New Year's with a bang. I would say we're beginning with New Year's with a bang because my phone's just gone off. Exactly the wrong fucking timing. Sorry, I shouldn't swear on Twitch, should I? Actually, I will just put that on silent, so I apologize for that. Anyway, let's talk AI. We've had a fantastic season. We've done a great end to the season, and we have 12 amazing bots that have qualified for the 2022 tournament. Let's take a quick look at the bots that are there. So tonight we'll be focusing on Group A, which is Ketchrock, 4Gate Bot, and Spud. Group B will be tomorrow, and Group B is going to be a banger. Like Micro Machine, Whalemean, and Zoe, there is a big bot going out there in that. Group C, Negative Zero, Benbot BC, and Group D, Eris, Sharpened Edge, and Anibot. Again, that's going to be a banger in Group D. So what are you looking forward to, Yasant?
I mean, in this group, it seems that Ketchrock should be an easy way out, but Forgate and Spot, I think that it's not clear who of them should be above. And yeah, that group B is going to be a killer. No matter who is going out, it will be a great bot that we're going to not have anymore.
I know it's going to be a fun one. Um, so yeah, as I was saying, today is going to be Group A. Let's just take a quick look at some of the stats from our bots. First up is Spud. Finished 13th in a regular season with an ELO of 1,888 and a win rate of 48.73. But it's kind of the second lowest ranked bot in the competition, but I don't think that really tells the story. Um, what, what are you seeing about this bot? Because it's been doing all sorts of weird stuff recently.
Totally. I mean, Spot, I think that he was taking a little time off just after Probots, and he's a kind of bot that can either do the best, and sorry for Spot because must be hearing this, but also the worst. I mean, depending on the some bots, can be bit one of the strongest, and also can get very bad surprises from the side with some others that are not so big. So yeah, I mean, anything that he's going to make out tonight, I mean, it won't be any surprise, no matter what happens, if it's for good or for bad, I would say.
Yeah, and I know Spud. Basically the problem with Spud is he just loses to all sorts of weird cheeses and can lose to any bot on the ladder. But by the same token, he can beat any bot. He's
Hmm.
taken wins off Micro Machine and Ketchrock, and I mean, if he can take a couple of wins off Ketchrock tonight, I mean, we could be in for a big shock.
Hmm. I mean, I think that yeah, I mean, Ketrock might be a little more difficult for him, but yeah, I mean, with Forgate, it's I mean,
Yeah.
we could flip a coin, I would say.
Yeah. So next up is Four Gate Bots. This is made by Scarlet. Finished fifth in the regular season, 2043. What are your impressions on Four Gate Bot?
I think that I saw that in the profile, that final version. I'm not sure if it's because it's like the latest one or because she's not thinking about doing more improvements on it. I mean, it was really hard when it was Zealots, and now with Stalkers, I have seen well, amazing stuff from this bot, especially because focus fire. I mean, at least is what it seems that not only is like okay, I have an enemy on range, so I will shoot, and then my cooldown will look for some other stuff. But we still have 3-4 stalkers to make a shoot at once. So for example, my roaches was basically dying in one shot. So while the stalkers were shedding all the damage. between them. So yeah, it's if it was amazing by the beginning of last year, it's more scary this time around.
Yeah. So I think like with 4-gate bot, it does one thing, but it does it extremely well. And the timings are so sharp. The micro is so sharp. So if you can get a handle on what it's doing, it's possible to beat it. But its timings and its macro and everything it does is so sharp, so well put together.
I would be wondering if I mean because with Ketchrock I don't think that will be big problem for him. I didn't see honestly the last matches that we got at the end of the season, but with Spud I think let's see if he has been working on the bot in order to do a hard counter. Because yeah, it will be the. I think it's basically where all my questions are for tonight. If it's going to be hard counter by a Spud or not.
Yeah. So last up, obviously we have the behemoth that is Ketchrock by Ketchrock. Two of our bots have named their bot. Two of the authors in today's tournament have named their bots after themselves, which makes it really difficult to differentiate between the author and the bot. But no, Ketchrock is an amazing bot. Fourth position in the regular season. We've seen a lot of improvement, and he's one of the there's really four bots that have been breakout stars. It's Ketchrock, Eris, Micro Machine still up there, and Negative Zero that we've seen. Certainly Micro Machine is still maintaining his position as one of the top bots, but now he's being challenged by Ketchrock, Eris, and Negative Zero. Those three bots you'd really expect to see kind of rise to the top, and Ketchrock is going to be the big favorite in this group, I think.
Yeah, I mean, even if the stats are amazing, we have to think that he was basically for 2 days crashing, or even more, as there was some kind of bug that we have in Java one problem with one of the libraries, or we used to have, that basically we get disconnection even if the bot is working fine. And seems that Ketchrock found the issue. At the end, it wasn't like that, but so he was basically bleeding out Elo the whole for
Yeah,
2 or 3 days. And yeah, I mean, even if it stays fourth in there, I would say that the position that he got in Probots is more accurate than that fourth
yeah, I
at
think
this
he
moment.
would have been fighting for top two without that for definite. So
Mhm.
anyway, without further talking from us, let's get into our first game, shall we?
Let's go ahead.
Got
Yeah.
that ready and loaded up. First up, we have Spud versus Ketchrock. Again, as we were saying, Ketchrock probably the big favourite. This one is on Curious Minds. Give me a shout when you're ready to go on that.
I'm fully loaded.
You're already loaded. Cool.
Yes. Sorry.
That's fine. Like I preloaded as well. So going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Okay.
Music out.
Yeah. So up in the top left, playing in red, it is the Terran. It is Ketchrock. And down on the bottom right, it is the blue Terran. It is Spud. Yeah. So one thing, if you haven't seen it before, then you'll see like a lot of the mining. They'll keep going up and down with the numbers on the mining base. It's because they're speed mining. So you can basically individually control all of the SCVs to make them mine faster. And yeah, it's a big thing in AI bots now. Um, I can't remember who first done it.
It was Scarlet with
Yeah,
her
it was
forget.
Scarlet,
Yeah.
wasn't it? 4-gate bot, yes. Yeah. No, it was
It,
brilliant.
it was very highly improved by ISC or AIC,
Yeah.
however it's said, and basically we all copied them, copied
Yeah.
him, and it was fun because even if I was in Go, I was copying from Python. So It was from the going from Go to Python to Go. Anyway,
Yeah,
so we are starting with Ketchrock walling the Reaper as he usually does,
yeah,
and yeah, starting with gas for both of the
yeah.
Terrans, and let's see
Something,
how it goes.
yeah. So obviously, I think Spud does like to early expand quite quickly. Single gas for Spud, getting the Reaper out fast. Yeah, Ketchrock is so good at defending Reapers now. You're not really likely to do much. Um, but it is a
Yes,
more,
Spud has improved a lot his Reaper. He has always uh, target as one of the weakness that early Reaper. So let's see if I don't have to eat those words. But yeah, I think that uh, well, also if you lose it with the Ketrock, it's not that
yeah,
big of a deal, I will say.
yeah,
Also, that
ooh,
bunker, ouch.
yeah. That poor Reaper. That poor Reaper. It's like, I'm just going to jump up here and, oh, I'm dead.
No, no, I didn't do it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but Spud does have the second base on the way, though, but it's a bit more of a greedy opening.
mhm,
Ketchrock with the tank on the way. Looks like going into Marines.
yeah. I'm wondering if Ketra will go for Ravens or for Banshees. At the moment, could be any of them.
Yeah,
That early Viking.
yeah,
Maybe that will be for defending the Ravens in case that Spud goes that way. Uh, Spud loves more that he's a bio tank, so I'm not expecting to have any big problem with that Viking.
yeah,
But let's see how everything goes. Combat shields, yeah, that's a good call if you're going bio.
yeah, definitely. But Ketchrock is well set up to defend anything at the moment. You've got a Viking, a tank, and a bunker. I mean, it's pretty much the classic Terran defense, if you like. There's not
Hmm.
much going to get in there. Um,
Yeah, if Spud wants to have chances to win this match, it will be by containing. So yes, you have those two bases, but you won't have any more. Otherwise,
yeah,
when he started to get the Banshees or Ravens or whatever that he goes with, it will be difficult to stop them for long if
yeah.
it's more than two bases.
So transferring workers now down for second base. Um, yeah, I didn't say it. It's actually been a year since our last like tournament we've done. That's not been the ProBots tournament. 'Cause obviously, the ProBots tournaments have happened, but the actual like AI Arena tournaments or Sc2AI tournaments we used to do them. We've not done one for a year, so there's been quite a change in that year. I have to say, looking at the different bots that's available. I think
Yeah, I
this
mean,
time, this
I
this
talk
time,
with new people and yeah, basically start saying like, well, because Strelog and it's like, who? Oh my God, Strelog.
Strelok's still about. I mean, he's not as strong as it used to be.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, if you're at the Strelok, who was it? Armageddon was making Strelok, wasn't it? Um,
Yeah, yeah,
yes,
and
yeah,
also Nightmare.
yeah. That was a
We put it
crazy,
back.
crazy bot. That was basically that was like as many Marines as you can possibly build in a certain period of time, and just throw them at your enemy. And there was a lot more to it than that, obviously. But he done really well. Um,
First Raven? Is that?
yeah,
Yes, first
yeah.
Raven for Ketro.
Uh, and so it begins. Yeah, Ketchrock is very famous for mass Raven builds. I understand he's pretty famous on the human ladder for mass Raven builds as well. So yeah, it's very much a case of the bot is taking after the master at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I mean, he's going for tanks, and now he's moving out. Ah, no, for the
Yeah,
third, of course. I don't think that anybody has, apart from that unlucky Reaper.
Yeah,
that
so
anybody has gone to the other side of the map.
we've got one SCV and one Reaper. Yeah, Ketchrock hasn't even seen his opponent's base, whereas Spud sees that little bunker there, and yeah. Okay, guys. You know, we do have a move out from Spud though. I don't think this is going to get very far, especially with those three tanks there.
Oh, and also the
Oh,
Vikings.
yeah, I think we could
Oh
call it into that. Oh, that was
no,
just melted.
no! Oh my God, I feel sorry for the Terran.
Yeah, that was melted. Okay, so they did get a Viking. Spud did get a Viking. I was going to say it was a perfect defense, but no, Viking went down.
They didn't even got to that Widow mine range.
Yeah.
Poor guys.
Could you imagine
Okay.
being one of those Marines? That would not be a good job. It's like, charge into five tanks. Five tanks like those? Yes, charge in! Oh.
Go ahead.
That would
Uh,
not be something I would volunteer for, put it that way.
okay, we have a Banshee going north, trying
Yeah.
to do some harassment, and we have a very unprotected fourth. For I don't think that that turret is going to be able to do it.
No, I don't think that turret's going to get anywhere near getting up.
Okay, though
There's no
I
detection here. We need that Raven. Yeah, there we go. And Ketchrock does report that his Raven died. 3 kills.
I love those reports from the Ketchrock.
Yeah, yeah. The battle
Yes.
reports from Ketchrock is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's funny when when you only make roaches as my bot does, so it's like
Oh.
into the thousands and thousands because not it gets totally uncontested. But anyway,
Yeah, yeah. So we're back to kind of this holding position, really. Like, this is not. I will admit it's not the most action-packed first game we have here, but
I mean the both of them are not known by any cheese, so yeah, it was expected that. What I have seen is that at the beginning I saw Ketrock going for speed mining on the gas. And now he's on 3 workers each gas and not spin mining on them. So
yeah,
little tweak over there.
yeah. Is he going to get there in time to block it? No, not quite. Ketchrock is moving out now. Um, I thought SCV was going to go and block there, but
And the Banshee gets out.
oh,
Oh no, not anymore. But
there goes the Raven.
ouch. That's going to be very hard to handle.
Yeah, you've got so many tanks there, you're not going to be able to do much. Although, he's fighting back with the Cyclones. I'll get a few kills here, and that Banshee is very low. If they could just get, like, single detection on there.
Not sure if it was done on purpose or by just luck, but I think that he did exactly what was needed to do.
Yeah,
Basically, ignore the tanks and go for the Vikings and everything else.
yeah.
And now the pressure is on the
Oh,
other side. So what are they going to do? The tanks? Uh,
yeah, the tanks are still stuck there, not doing much, but no, this
they are
is,
in the middle of nowhere,
yeah.
and
One thing I would say is it's going to be difficult for him to get reinforcements to this position through that tank line. As we see, like, the tanks are just shelling all the reinforcements as they come up.
yeah, but same for Ketrock. We have in there that he's basically in the natural.
Yeah,
Where he's getting the tank shots? Ah, there it is.
yeah. Yeah, there's some tanks up there, so I think this push out has been mainly deflected. And
Ah,
now there is such a huge army going forward for Ketchrock.
Yeah, and not only that, but also those bases on the both corners that I
Yeah,
don't think that even has been spotted by Spud.
I, I do
Okay, now
love,
second part of that.
yeah, I do love the positioning here from the tanks. They're exactly on where they need to be. Or are they?
Mhm.
Oh, as I say that, he's like, no, I need to go forward slightly.
Little up,
Yeah,
little out, down.
thought, there we go. Yeah, sort of disable the tanks, and both of the Ravens have gone. That's
Oh,
good. Um, yeah, Ketchrock now has a solid position there, and it's going to be difficult to get out.
yeah. Only we only have Marines and a couple of Cyclones for a spot. So yeah, basically no army
Yeah,
for at all.
no, he still is on 4 bases, so there's a lot of sort of mining he's doing. But you see Ketchrock now on 7 bases. That's insane.
Yeah, we have Ketrock and -0. They are not serfs, but they look like. If if you don't have that skin, they will
Yeah,
say like, okay, 7 bases. Yes, is that right?
yeah,
Nope, no, it's a Terran.
yeah. They just don't stop.
And
Oh, yeah, and dropping these auto turrets as well. They're doing a lot of damage down there. Um, but no, Spud is pushing this back slowly. I do think that he's losing quite a lot doing that though. So yeah, 14,000 minerals. That's insane. That's 8,000 minerals more than Ketchrock has lost. Um, so the
uh,
efficiency of Ketchrock is just crazy.
totally, totally. Yeah, I mean now there's the tanks are basically like statues in the fourth and one
Yeah,
everywhere a little in nowhere I mean, but yeah, those banshees and the Vikings, I mean, there's no way to stop it, I will say. It
yeah. Ketchrock is getting to that position like Micro Machine used to have when you used to play against Micro Machines. Sometimes you just didn't think you could kill a single unit, and that's the situation that Ketchrock's in. And sometimes if he gets a hold and a stranglehold, you just can't see a way of killing any units, let alone an entire army.
hmm hmm Yeah, I mean the typical. I mean it's bot world. Everything changed, but yeah,
Yeah,
I mean in the TBT when you have air control, there you have the game, and
yeah,
that turrets, that auto turrets, uh, are a killer.
yeah. All right,
So
I am just about ready to call this first game. If you've no objection, we'll
yeah,
call it for
I think
Ketchrock.
so. I mean, because yes, we know that Ketrock take his time in order to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the bad manner message. I wonder where he will be doing that in this map, as we have that
I
those destructible rocks
It's
in there.
entirely possible. Like, I think we
GG
might see
out.
it.
I'm not going to crash.
Yeah, it's so we have to fast forward to the end of the game on AI tournaments because there's always the chance that one of the bots will crash, and that means that the other bot will be declared the winner. So we always have to fast forward and just see the end. It's not like human tournaments where people just GG out, unfortunately. Um, if you're wasting time coding a GG out mechanic into your bot, then that's time you could be used coding to actually win the game instead. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
wait. There we go. GG. Oh, wait, no, almost GG. GJ, I guess.
Okay, yeah, I've we finally found a bug in Kettrock.
Yeah. uh,
GG.
yeah, that's a good game, guys. Um, so, yeah. All right, let's have a look at game 2. I'll just get that loaded up. Um, this one will be on 2000 atmospheres. Hopefully, That's kind of a smallish map, so in theory that might benefit Spud, but we'll have to see. Um,
Uh,
that
let's
was
see if
what,
Ketchrock repeats strategy. I mean,
yeah,
the big issue was with that early push with the tanks that basically didn't even make us scratch on the tanks, as we have some STVs fixing, well, repairing.
yeah.
Let's see how they go in here. I have my game ready.
Okay, I'm just a couple of seconds away.
No way, no problem.
All right, ready to go. Oh, that's not switching over. There we go. Ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Okay. So it seems that we have the strategy there. It's a Banshee.
Oh,
Uh,
what? I
and
mean,
sorry if introducing the boat. Sorry.
no, that's fine. Like, I'm interested because he said one base Banshee. I didn't think he did one base last time, but I might have been wrong. Um,
It's Ketchrock. It's never one base.
yeah. Ketchrock's
Maybe it's
never.
that they started a little later to make the second base, but nothing else.
No. What is actually meant when Ketchrock says one base is that's how many bases he's leaving for his opponent. So
Most
you know,
likely, yeah.
it'll take every other base on the map, but like except for one base. When everyone else says one base, it means I'm making one base. When Ketrock says one base, it's like I'm taking every base except for one. So let's see. Getting barracks up, and yeah, Ketrock just walling every single Reaper place.
I didn't even realize that we have a Reaper jump in there until till now. 1 year later.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's this one over here as well on the bottom right of the base. I didn't even realize that was there. Like, I've been playing this map for a long time. I didn't even realize that was the second like Reaper jump up spot there. That's crazy.
Yeah. I was going to say, oh, you know, Ketchrock, it's not used to this map. It's like, no, this is one of the old ones, so it might be me, and
Yeah.
yeah, it was me.
Mm. Yeah, this is the
So,
one we've been using for a while. So we do have some new developments on the map front. We have now managed to get Hardwire and Berlingrad working for AI maps, so we can now use that for the next season, which is going to be good. Pride of Altaris is still not working, but Pride of Altaris, as everyone knows, is trash. So, um, sorry, everyone knows my opinion on that game. And oh, poor thing. Oh. Reaper,
oh, Reaper, come
no.
on, don't, no. Oh, oh, I know that it has to be really hard. I mean, and
Yeah,
nasty sir talking here, but yeah, I mean, uh, those bunkers don't pay attention on who is getting close.
yeah.
So yeah.
So one of the problems with AI bots is they can't see how many people are in the bunker or how many units are in the bunker. They can see that a bunker's there, but it's not like the human when you can see there are 4 units and you can see what's in there. AI bots cannot see what's in a bunker at all. So yeah, it's one of the problems we have, limitations. But yeah, so I think we're going to have to kind of like provide some entertainment for ourselves at some point because it might be a while before we see any action in this game again. Sorry, guys.
No worries. I think here that Ketrock has raised the factory, so won't be any cyclones or
Yeah,
tanks or anything. So let's see if that will be a good moment if he goes for the full bio tank as he was trying the first game.
yeah.
Uh,
So he's got a Banshee out and he's going for Cloak already. So he's going to see it a little bit more harassed this time. I get the sense that Spud's probably going to be quite ready for this. Although I say that, he hasn't got anything out at the moment. That's a supply depot, not a turret, as it should be.
Yeah, that's something that Spud has been doing for a little while. I mean, he put us in there the supply depots, and well, I think that I don't know when it was said. Maybe in one of the probots that and it was Ketchrock saying it himself, if I'm not mistaken, that it's not the best place to build them, even if you lower down, because yes, for one little while you have the SCVs going nuts. Where do I have to go around this? Especially with the speed mining.
Yeah,
Okay, that Banshee didn't make much,
no,
so
0. There's another one coming out though. Let's see if that one's any more successful.
we have a planetary in the natural. That
Yeah,
will mean that he's basically thinking on going more turtle, but
yeah. There is enough energy on those for a single scan at the moment. Probably by the time he gets here, there'll be enough for 2 scans. But it's probably best off if he got a turret out, to be honest.
mhm. I mean he's making a planetary, so I'm guessing that.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm looking at Ketrox. I'm very sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
So there's no engineering bay for Spud.
Yeah. There we go. So 3 kills there for that Banshee.
Not worth it. I think
Mm,
it's around 7 when it's a good deal, if I'm
yeah.
not mistaken.
Probably a bit less than that because obviously taking out workers, and so that's not too bad. But yeah, it's definitely not worth it just for 3 kills.
Seems that it's going to change the strategy as the tag was Banshee has ended.
Yeah.
Let's see if it goes for something else. I will say that if it's going for a spot, it will have to be tanks. Otherwise, he might be into trouble.
Yeah, definitely. So just quickly, Mindme was asking in chat if the maps are going to be added to the preseason. They will be. I haven't got around to it because I've just been working on setting up the tournament. So I'll try and get those into the preseason this week if I can. So we'll give people a little bit of notice on that, obviously, and upload the maps to the site so everyone can have a play with them first. It is pre-season, so nothing of what you do on the current ladder actually counts for anything, apart from your pride. Not sure how much you value that, but no,
A
it's good.
lot. I don't think
Yeah,
that we're
there we
here
go.
for the money or
Oh
fame.
damn! Yeah, there is some money available, but yeah, it's not going to be life-changing money if you win these tournaments, guys. Sorry, your bots cannot pay for your dinner.
I was doing a quick check this weekend, and seems that for Probots it was like 10 cents per commit, what I have been able to make. So yeah, it
Oh,
was basically for fame.
yeah, yeah. Well, you got some of it. I mean, you done really well in Probots, so it's unfortunately you're just outside the qualification places for the tournament. Like I was disappointed by that. I wanted to see Dovahkiin in this tournament, but
No, I wanted to take a little time out off. I mean, with family, with Christmas and so on. So yeah, it's
fair
a
enough.
so yeah, it will be fighting again. Hopefully, no more work harasses anymore.
Yep.
But anyway, no promises.
No, I want to see the worker rushes. Worker rush is good.
Speaking of work harasses, Ketchrock is going to be first on the flat 48 in the next hours, I will say. So
Oh
yeah,
wow,
we have a
nice.
new king there.
Yeah. So we need to update the roles on Discord. But
How many banshees we have in there?
that's like
That's
7 or 8.
6.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a couple more coming in now. Um, but yeah, those Vikings need to get taken down. That's good. This is a lot of Vikings from Ketchrock.
Mhm.
And even taking down the Raven, is he? No, not quite. But yeah, like, how is Spud going to deal with this? It's going to be difficult. Although, if Ketchrock just suicides all his Banshees straight into the turrets, that is probably not going to help his cause.
Yeah, totally no,
No,
not the best move there.
Spud's back into this now, but again, look at Ketchrock. How many bases is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Floating
Oh
across
my.
the 8th and 9th base now. Wow.
We have 4 command centers and 3 planetaries and 2
Yeah,
command 2 orbitals.
yeah,
That's
that's
never
so.
do math on stream, but I think it's 10.
Yeah, that's insane. How do you stop that? Like, it's going to be so difficult for anyone in this tournament to stop.
I think he has made more bases that sometimes I make overlords. So as I seen them flying around over there, so yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure about that.
yeah. No, that's insane. Um, so yeah, I think we'll see Spud coming out with a few units, but I'm not far off calling this now. Although Ketchrock does seem to have a problem with just suiciding the Banshees into the turrets. I think he's got some kind of algorithm in there which says he can take out the turrets, but doesn't necessarily take into account that everyone's going to be repairing them at the same time.
I remember that he was saying that when the Ares started to make the spore forest, I think they call them,
Yeah,
that he has some problems with basically the banshees suiciding for the spores, and well, seems that that problem has been replicated for Terrans as well.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, it's. I was thinking when it was the turning point for Spot, but basically it's that Ketchrock has been expanding absolutely everywhere, and Spot has
yeah,
been defending while he was only harassing with a couple of banshees, nothing
yeah.
more.
It's just the map control for Ketchrock is amazing. Like, Spud hasn't seen the other side of the map in probably a good 5 minutes or so. Um,
Since
Ketchrock's
that
just
full
been
Reaper.
applying. Yeah, yeah. Ketchrock's just been applying more and more pressure the whole time.
Mhm.
It's so difficult to just leave your side of the map without being annihilated.
Yeah, I'm going for the rich geysers on
Yeah,
those purple ones. So yeah, I think it's just a question of time to see when he's going to make the full army. But yeah, I mean,
that's,
if those turrets will be a little earlier, maybe I don't know. Kind
yeah.
of difficult, but I mean, it's this is
What's,
Ketrock. It's very difficult to say when what is he
yeah,
doing wrong.
this is so Spud is having a nice attack here on now, but again the repair on that PF is just crazy. He'd be better off
Mhm.
just focusing on his banshees. He's got good detection of them, I think, so he should be able to see them. But those banshees are,
And not only that, but the Vikings are not focusing on them.
yeah,
That might be the biggest issue.
yeah. I think you can probably see them. Like,
But but
that
it's a
should be.
very good battle for us. But I don't
Yeah,
think that I wasn't sure that he was going to be able to give anything back. But yeah,
he's,
it's still in the game.
he's making a good fight of it, definitely. But he is starting to run out of units, I think, now. And yeah, if you look at the army supplies at the moment, it's just thinking for Spud. But no, he had a good go. Like, you can say that, definitely. Um,
Oh, but if we see the lost resources, wow.
yeah.
Yeah, around.
14,000 to 4,000. That's insane. Uh,
Mhm.
that's a crazy amount of lost resources. And given the number of bases, yeah. Uh, it's be a huge army supply lead now for Ketchrock. Um, and just losing units all the time. So I think he's getting stuck on this. No, I was going to say getting stuck on the factory, but no, he's just taking his time.
Yeah, I mean we have tons of Vikings there, and he's not willing to put it on the ground. I think
Yeah,
something like 12 or 13.
yeah,
And so yeah, I mean he will take his time in order to do anything. But yeah, I mean he he has already stolen like at least a couple of bases that should be in spot side. So yeah,
yeah,
I mean uh, even if we add efficiency to that, greedy and efficiency, it's very hard to counter.
yeah, definitely. Um, the efficiency is crazy. Down to just 47 army supply. I'm about ready to call it, to be honest. What are your thoughts?
I mean, if he comes back, Spud comes back out of this, it will be the surprise of the year. I mean, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
there will be back and forward, but I mean, anything that is not Ketchrock crashing this, yeah.
yeah. So I
So
think we should call it like fast forward to the end, guys.
yes,
Yeah, but Spud did put up a fight, and that's one good thing you can definitely say. I think he's definitely in with a shot still. Not out of this tournament by a long way. Uh, and yeah, just to see the finish. I wonder when we'll see the GG. Yeah, the mana mules as well from Ketchrock, just like spamming mules at your opponent's base just to nickel all the resources. I mean, it really is the most BM bot imaginable, isn't it? But we love him really.
yeah. I mean, I could not stop laughing when he first started saying about the bitcoins. He gets my bot.
Oh yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm sure I guessed Bitcoin. There we go.
That is it. Yeah.
Unfortunately, not. That would be kind of cool if you could. There we go. GG. Or GG just about in shot. I think we can get it. No, not quite get it in shot, but almost there. Uh,
Oh,
Finish
good
him.
shot.
Nice. All right. So there we have it. Ketchrock does take the 2-0 over Spud for a win in the first series of this group. Next up, Ketchrock is up again. This time up against 4-Gate Bot. The first map will be Lightshade. But yeah, so I mean, Spud did put up a really good fight there. So, I think he's definitely still with a chance in this group. Um, I mean, he's still in with a chance of first. If 4-Gate Bot gets the win here and he can take out 4-Gate Bot, then anything can happen. So,
Yeah, I mean, forget it's a very, very Polish bot. I don't know how Scarlett managed to do it with so little time as she has. Because yeah, I mean, does only one thing, which is forget you, but that's great. And now she added some adepts. Let's see how Ketchrock managed with them.
Yeah,
Yes, it's not. They are not so strong as negative zeros, but well, if you have two adepts, you always have to be very careful.
yeah, definitely. Um, right, so I think I've got that loaded up. If you have
Ready to go.
on light shade, uh, sec. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so up in the top left, we have the blue Terran bot. It is Ketchrock. And down in bottom right, it is the Prototh, the amazing 4-gate bot. So, yeah, I
We
mean,
can see in here that Scarlet mind. My God, my English. Spawns a lot more that return on the minerals. So if we go to the APM, we have 27, 28,000 regarding the 1400 that goes Ketrock. But
yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you are planning on doing two bases at the most, as I think this bot does, well, who cares about APM, honestly?
Yeah, no, we do start to have a problem if we get up to very large APM values. But I think it's probably only around 70, 80,000 where we start having issues with the client. Certainly, you won't see that around the 20,000 level. So,
I have seen the matches when I mean, with 75 you start to be able to get into trouble, but I have been working on the 125,000 without issues. I mean, yes, I mean, at any moment you can start to see units idle and things like that. But yeah, I mean, uh, let's be honest, uh,
yeah,
this bot is not going to get into 100 units. It will either win with some 20 stalkers or maybe a little more,
yeah,
or will die. So yeah,
yeah,
I think that the resources, the most valuable one is the time of the developer. So yeah, if APM it's good enough, better to focus on other stuff.
yeah, absolutely. So, just to kind of like explain some of the technical detail behind that. Um, So every frame, the StarCraft 2 client can handle a certain number of actions. Um, so if you have like 70, 80,000 APM, there's a good chance that in a single frame you're going to go past that action limit. But that's not to say if you are spread your actions out over that minute, you can have like 120,000 APM and never go over that limit per frame. Um, but yeah, the higher APM you are, the higher that limit is. Once you hit that limit, actions of your bot start to be missed, and you start making mistakes. And things like that are hideously, hideously evil to debug. I know, I've tried it. Um, so yeah, it's just gateway units here from 4-gate bots.
First big surprise is that I don't see adepts. Maybe it's that she's doing that only for uh, Zerg, but yeah, very surprised about that.
Yeah. Um,
Ketro was going for Banshees, but don't. I think no. I don't recall exactly what was the first strategy for the Banshees. So
yeah, I'm surprised we don't see like um, uh, blink research here with stalkers because that would be something that bots actually do thrive on is having that blink micro. Um, I don't know if we're going to see that, but um, yeah, I am not confident with 4-gate bot walking stalkers into like a planetary and a tank there. That's not something you really want to see.
nope.
I mean, it could be done. There is lots of stalkers there, certainly. Oh,
But also that tank, oh, it's starting to get some volleys.
yeah, go for the tank. Go for the tank if you can. Okay. There's some. But those stalkers are getting absolutely wrecked by that PF. But just ignore the PF and walk straight past it. That's a good tactic.
Mm-hmm.
Although, don't stand
She
in
can see.
range.
Oh no! You have to go to the top, high ground.
Or just take out that depot and then,
Okay, base
yeah,
reach, and that engineering bay is going to go out.
yeah.
Let's. And we have a tank for Ketchrock that doesn't want to siege. That could.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, the second one is going to siege, but let's see how he handles that.
Oh, the stalkers are walking back straight past that PF, though, and getting absolutely wrecked.
Ouch.
Oh, not good. And it looks like 4-gate is just. Are they going to just stroll the rest of the forces in there? This is not going to work. No. But you can definitely see what 4-gate is trying to do. But yeah, it's a bit better focus on those tanks, I think, would have put Ketchrock in a lot of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that hesitation of going back and forward having a planetary is something that is going to be a high amount of stalkers dying on that.
Yeah. And now we have the Banshee coming in here. If that cloaks, there's no detection, and there's not possible for Protoss to get detection. And that's all the work has gone.
Okay, I think that this is the end of the story for the. Ouch.
Yeah, there is no possibility of ever getting detection for the Protoss now, so I'm tempted just to fast forward this. GG.
Yeah, I think yeah, it was much closer than I expected, but yeah, this is the end of the story for
Yeah.
Forget Bot, at least in this match. Let's see in the next one.
Yep. So
Because it seems that Ketchrock, even if he wins, doesn't like to repeat the strategy. So
no, no, definitely not. So, but yeah. So the next match is on Curious Minds, which is, I think that map is going to more favour Ketchrock. But one thing I will say about it is Ketchrock does like to hardcode positions, and this is one of the newer maps, so it's not been as battle tested as the older maps. So it's possible there might be some mistakes there, you know. But we'll
we
see.
have Ketchrock on the chat. Hopefully he can tell us because I think that I'm not sure if he was hard coding or was going to dynamic positioning. But I know that he took his time in to go to the precision for some reason like that. So
Yeah.
uh,
Oh my god. Ketchrock saying like makes positional mistakes like never GU. Obviously a reference to our first game there. So yeah, I am ready with game 2 when you are good to go.
I'm good as well, yeah.
Cool. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So,
If Ketchrock wins here, should be a GU again, as we have the.
yes. So yeah, Ketchrock starting in the top left with the Terran bot. Yeah, it is strange to see 4-gate bot. Normally 4-gate bot will proxy, so I don't know if it's a bug or something. I'd be interested to find out.
Maybe it was one of the newer maps.
Yeah, so this is Curious Minds, so it's possible this could be something to do with the maps. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but the other one was Light Shade, so
Yeah,
So that was not new. That was at the end of the season.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Very very
Light Shade
strange.
was the last one, definitely. Yeah. Um, so this is Curious Minds. Um, I often find it's very difficult rushing Terrans like this anyway, because they normally have good walling and lots of Marines and tanks that can stop you. Um, so doing this against another Protoss is easy.
Yeah, I mean that's why and I started to do roach timings with my bot because the links it was basically wasted time and
Yeah,
resources. So
yeah,
yeah, I can so and two Terrans in for with Forgate bot. So yeah, even a little more difficult.
yeah. I think I was looking, and the Tollgate bot has a lower win rate against Terran than any other races. So yeah, it's always going to be difficult. But let's not counter out yet. Um,
I think the biggest issue was not the wall, but the planetary.
yes,
And now we see here that Ketchrock is going for a bunker on the natural. Well, that means that it has two ramps to go up, but yeah, I mean,
yeah,
I don't think that the bunker is any kind of trouble for Forgatebot.
yeah, definitely not at the moment. Um, Bunkers, I think you can like two shot with like 6 stalkers or something. I'm not sure the exact math. I think it's 6 and two shot them. So um, yeah, bunkers
Yeah,
aren't so much of a problem
the
for
biggest issue with bunkers is when you have the STBs, and I don't see any STB close. So yeah, I mean, it will be a couple of attacks from the stalkers in order to die.
yeah, they won't get there in time. So
Again, we don't see the early two adepts that we have for the game bot. Don't know if it's a, a thing
yeah.
that does against Terran. Okay, we have now it's not a bunker anymore.
Oh
It's also a
no!
tank and a mine. So
Oh God, no! This is horrible. Those mines are just death to stalkers. Oh, um, yeah. I would not want to be. You know, if those stalkers had blink right now as well, you know, they would definitely be in with a shot there. If you can
mhm.
blink away from the mine and then focus fire it down. Uh, but yeah, I don't see this working. Um,
There they go.
yeah, I'm not sure. And here we go. We've got the cyclone there as well. Oh, did the mine shot actually go off? I don't think it did. I think the mine shot and the bunker goes down, but oh, that was
But at what cost? But at what cost?
yeah, that's not worth it. Uh,
Oh,
Cyclones are wrecking the stalkers as well.
hero tank here. I mean, it has only 5 kills, but could have been many more, uh,
Yeah,
counting the damage.
yeah,
He's going
it's
to upper ground, so it can get repair.
well, actually, this is leaving a bit of an opening now for 4-gate bot to come in and kind of free reign on those SCVs on the low ground.
But seems that it's this kind of scare of the ramp.
Yeah,
Okay, those stalkers are there with the cyclones.
yeah. So that's 17 stalkers down now for what? 4 Marines, 1 tank, an SCV, and a Widow mine. I don't call that worth it.
And now the cyclones have Macfield accelerator, I think it's called. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's even harder for uh, armor units, as I think stalkers are, right? Yeah, they are
yes,
armor.
yeah. So there's a zealot coming across. again, if these stalkers had blink and the zealots had charge, um, it would be a very different story, I think.
Mhm.
But yeah, so the stalkers are going to be able to take out a little bit on the lower ground here, but again, that's Ketchrock's third base, and
Well, we have
ForgateBot,
one. Mhm.
yeah, ForgateBot doesn't, when he has one really.
I think the only thing that we have left is to see if we have a GG or GU in the
Yeah, I
in the
don't know.
middle.
That
Oh.
would be fun. I think he might just save the GU for later in the tournament, maybe, because I think we can safely say now that Ketchrock will be going on, barring any last-minute crashes. Will be going on as the group winner here. Um, we will be seeing Spud versus ForgateBot in our final decider match. Um, as I think we can probably almost call it, but let's just see this. Uh, I think it's going to take a while for Ketchrock to come across the map, but I'm just about ready to call it. And if you are,
Yes, to be honest, I am. It will
yeah,
be if it were any other bot, we will have the doubt. But yeah, with Ketrock and his love for planetaries, it will be very difficult
yeah.
to come
So
back.
we got the GU. Uh, Although there's a few stalkers being built up here, but yeah, this is just going to break like. Uh, and now Ketchrock has given up playing with his food. And yeah, GG. So there we go. Um, so that is Ketchrock uh, into the bracket stage as group winner. Um, yeah, I don't know if that was a bug from ForgateBot. Normally, we see ForgateBot put a lot of pylons and proxies on the other side of the map, but I didn't
Hmm.
see that this time. So I'm not sure if that was a bug or not. But
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
and we were. Let me double check because I don't think that they were a good. Sorry, good new. No, this last one was a new map, but the previous one was a light shade.
yeah,
So it's not something that could be regarding the position in the hard coded or something else.
yeah, it's a shame. But ForgateBot obviously gets another chance. We are now going to decide who is also coming out of this group in second place. First map is Oxide. Let me know when you have that already.
1 second, I was.
Yep,
I took my little time.
that's okay. There is no rush here at the moment. But yeah, this should be an interesting game. I don't think Spud's defense is as good as Ketrock's, definitely. So, it could have some close games here.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean they put the loves to Turtle at the beginning of the game. I think is where he lost his battle versus Ketrock. But yeah, I mean I'm ready. By the way, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Up in the top right-hand corner, it is Spud. And down in the bottom left, it is 4GameBot. So yeah,
So
I
we
don't.
start the battle for the survival. Let's
Yeah,
see who goes ahead.
yeah. The winner will obviously come out of this group in second place, and will face the winner from Group B. Group B contains Micro Machine, Whale Mean, and Zoe. So whoever comes out of this group in second is going to have a very, very tough road to the final if they're gonna make it. But at least they'll still survive.
At least
So
one more battle.
yeah, that's all you need to do. Is one more battle and then keep winning your one more battle, and you're good.
Exactly. I mean, so after this group stage, we will have playoffs. Best of three will be, or
Playoffs will be best of fives, so
best
we'll
of
have
five. Much better. Yeah.
4 quarterfinals, obviously 2 semi-finals, and then third place playoff and the final.
Mhm.
So tomorrow we'll have Group B. Next week we'll have Group C and D. The week after we'll have the 4 quarterfinals, and then the week after that we'll have semi-finals and finals. So yay! And then 2 weeks after that we'll have. Oh, another thing I forgot to tell everyone. We will be starting the new season not next week, the week after. So we're not waiting for the tournament to finish to start the new season. Be starting that in 2 weeks' time. So, well, not quite 2 weeks' time. I think probably a week and a half. But we'll have obviously tell you more info about that in the coming days. But get your bots ready. Pre-season obviously is just for pride, but we don't
So
mind
we
that.
have in here this Reaper. Let's see if he can get a little better.
I
We
mean, it can't do any worse.
Hell, now Tool Stalkers. Let's see.
Oh, I said that. I mean, these stalkers, these reapers aren't the most successful, but he does survive.
Good job.
Yeah, he gets. Oh no, no! Just when I said it, I
I
said he survived, but no, Reaper. Oh, they're meant to die.
I start to feel like artosis.
Yeah, it's like immediately you say, yes, this Reaper survived, he's got out, oh no. But I think Spud knows now what he's facing. He's seen
Mhm.
that obviously the Protoss is still on one base with that many gateways, and he has the bunkers up. No tanks yet. Tank is on the way though, so we should have that ready. Good to go.
Okay, two bunkers. So yeah, uh, usually you should be pretty safe. But as I said at the beginning, I think that these stalkers are very dope. I mean, not with Steam, but they focus fire in whatever is the enemy. So yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, this many stalkers can one-shot a bunker.
yeah, definitely. Um, so mind me saying it feels like it's a snipe build. It's possible. So builds like 4 gate bot, which just do kind of like this instant all-in kind of tactics. They're very good on the general ladder because you've got like 50 bots to think about, so you're not going to think about hard countering a single bot. Whereas if you're playing in the tournament with just 2 bots to think about or 2 other bots in your group, it's very easy to kind of like program snipes and that kind of thing. But yeah, it's I feel so sorry for 4Gate bot. It's just getting absolutely wrecked with these stalkers.
Yeah,
He's got a
the
bunker.
SCVs got exactly on time. So when they were about to kill the bunker, then
Yeah,
they save it. And let's see how much. 6 kills on this siege tank, and yeah, God
yeah,
knows how many we have on the bunkers.
yeah. 14 stalkers for a Reaper, 3 SCVs, 2 Marauders, and a supply depot.
We have a Spud saying on the chat that it was not hard counted. Is that he saw the gates and that's why he added the second bunker. And well, yep,
Yeah, yeah,
better
absolutely.
say safe than sorry, right?
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna just get so many kills with this. Although having said that, like 4K bot is starting to ball up a few of them, but there's just no way through.
I
You know,
remember Heart of the Storm days when you have the uh, mothership core going around, giving you a high ground vision, and that will be another
yeah,
another story. But here, without high ground vision, I don't see any way that this can get
no.
killed.
I mean, you can still debug spawn a mothership core, which I think is probably the only way you'll actually get through this. But yeah, it's not going to be easy.
But also, I see some back in the gas mining of Spot. Now they are back in gas mining, but they have been for a good while only for minerals.
Yeah. Um, so the one thing you can do here is like, as we
Oh,
see,
the
Spud.
bunkers!
No,
They're
no,
getting savage.
no. They were. Yeah, this was deliberate. Spud knows what he's doing. There's enough tanks now that you're not gonna do it. Uh,
Well,
yeah,
I
Spud.
wouldn't, I wouldn't have done that on the human ladder, obviously.
No, no. Spud was saying he hasn't managed to hold these pushes while having the natural. Ketchrock managed it, but Spud decides to go a bit safer, and who can really complain? Like, this is obviously working well for him. So yeah, it's pretty good. Um, so the only hope for a 4-gate bot was there to try and keep Spud on the single base and maybe expand itself, but it's Spud has 2 bases, and we're really just waiting for Spud to decide to go across the map.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see again with one base only how this can change.
Yeah,
That critical mass of stalkers has gone, so it's very difficult to get back.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
this one that seems very easy to hold with good bots like Spot and Ketrock in the ladder. It was amazing how fast it went through. So I think it was couple
yeah,
of weeks just before the end of the season, and well, went to number 4 or 5, basically in no time. When usually you take some days in order to get
yeah.
into the number top 10.
I don't think we're really seeing a fair representation of what 4-gate bot can do here. They've been so good on the normal ladder, and it's a shame that they haven't been able to put up a better performance here.
Mhm.
But yeah, as I was saying, I guess it is when you only have 2 other bots to think about. It's very easy to kind of like program specifically for those bots. Whereas when you're on a ladder against 50 other bots, it's not something you can really do. But hopefully, Scarlet will be back, and I mean, unless there's some huge comeback here, which I'm not seeing. But hopefully, she'll be back and she'll be able to put up a better fight in future tournaments and probably, hopefully, pro bots as well. So,
Yeah, maybe she's more likely to get Zergs instead of Terrans, as
yes,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think there's definitely some kind of bug, maybe. Um, but yeah, yeah. It's saying if the stalkers were all proxied and you had like 4 more stalkers there, there's a good chance that will hit a lot harder. Again, I think with this build, if you can get Blink in there or find a way to get Blink in there, then that's gonna massively increase the power of this push. But so these 2 pushes are going to go past each other like ships in the night. And now Spud sees it, and it's going to force him all the way back. Is it? Oh, no.
Yes, he's come.
Oh,
Yeah, I think he's coming back. Yeah.
I think he is coming back, but this is That's got quite a bit of damage, or maybe not. And now you see the micro ability of 4-gate bot. It does pretty well. It gets a few kills, but yeah. Alright, Spud, now I've dealt with all of you guys. I'm going to come across the map and kill. So yeah, let's just see this final push out. 91 army supply to 8.
Not going to be pretty.
No, I get the sense that there's not much hope really here for 4-gate bot. Might we get that tank? No, there we go. That's nothing. And I guess we can just fast forward this. GG, guys. And there we have it. I think that's a 1-0 victory to Spud. Hold on. And we do have one more game. Oh, I say one more game. 4-gate bot could win this one. Next up is on Glittering Ashes, affectionately known as Glittering Asses. Although obviously not mine.
Glitchering.
Glitchy acids. Wait, that doesn't work. That's. This is the family show. God damn it! It's really not. But don't tell anyone. Yeah, we have to slightly modify these maps, by the way, so you're not seeing the exact same ladder map as you would. So one of the problems is we're still running on client version 4.10. Whereas obviously all these maps are optimized for 5.08 now, I think, and we have to actually go in and change them. So Scarlett done a lot of good work on that as well, and we're still kind of like she's the expert on this, and we're just kind of like copying all of what she does. But let me know when you're ready to go on that one.
I'm ready.
Cool. Okay, going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Down in the bottom left, it is 4-gate bot. And up in the top right, it is Spud. So my hope for this game is I want to see that Reaper get a single kill. Just one.
I think that if we had those adepts, a total different story will be. As maybe that Reaper don't get the scouts, but also I see that Spot not only sends the Reaper, but also an SCV. So it will be very unfortunate for him not to get the scout that he needs to get the second bunker up. So yeah, let's see how that Reaper goes. I mean,
yeah.
I think that maybe it's going to be a little more lucky that in the previous round. Not,
Yeah.
it will be difficult to have it the other way around. But I
Yeah.
mean, Spot, just to let you know that you're here. Your Reaper is doing great against me, so don't feel bad about them.
Yeah, it's very matchup dependent, I think. But yeah, I mean, there's always a chance. And yeah,
Okay, we have
so
here the SCV going down.
oh, he's got his pathway set out.
Ah, he's going for checking for proxies.
Yeah,
But,
there we go. That's the pathway set out for him. Reaper is coming out as well. So yeah, there we go, Reaper. Come along now. So I think the SCV is probably going to get there just before the Stalkers come out, so he may get a decent early scout there.
Yeah, they are coming from different sides, so it's very
Yeah.
difficult to stop from both.
Oh, there
Okay,
he goes.
STV out,
Oh, he
and
does feed. Yeah, he sees three gateways at least. No!
yes, have seen the three of them. So,
And there we go. Bunkers
and
coming up.
there goes the bunkers. Yep.
Yeah. So saving Private Reaper didn't quite work. Uh, and yeah, I think we are going to see the same kind of thing.
This map, it's I think it's shorter than the usual, but we have the non-destructible uh,
Yeah,
rocks in the middle that makes it longer. Uh,
yeah.
so
So I think if they take time to go and destroy the rocks, then that's going to be problematic. Um,
those cleaning bots, I saw in Reddit someone
oh,
getting. I don't know if you saw the video on Reddit with
uh,
that cleaning bot.
yeah. Oh, wait. How is Scarlet going to get those? Oh, wait. No, that's fine. Sorry, I thought that was a lowered reap up there for a second. Like, how is she going to get that? But yeah. Um, but yeah, he's saying Spud's aware that his Reaper's terrible. No, the Reaper's not terrible. The Reaper is deserving of at least one kill in this group, but didn't quite get it.
Anyway, it seems that it will be on the playoffs, depending on how this push goes. But at the moment, everything is setting up in the same way, and
Yeah,
yeah, we have two tanks, two bunkers.
yeah.
It will be a miracle to get through.
I just feel sorry for these stalkers. Like, oh, I mean, it's gonna get that supply depot. That's. Oh
And then
no,
we
and
have the
the Marine.
SCVs going to repair the bunkers. So
Yeah. Oh, that is not worth 15 stalkers, 3 SCVs, and supply depot and a Marine. Yeah. In terms of efficiency, yeah, that's not good. But no, it's
okay, we have another SCV from Spot going to check if he has done any ninja base, and not the case.
no.
Is
Four,
full all in, as the name says.
Four Gatebot doesn't have ninja bases. She only has one base. Why would you need more than one?
And not only the tanks, but also we have oh my god, the marauders. So
Yeah. Oh, where are the tanks? Oh, they're back there. Yeah, that's fine.
hiding.
I didn't see them for a moment. I thought, where are the tanks gone? But yeah, they're coming over here. So I think about this time was when in the last game Spud salvaged both his bunkers, and went down with a second base. 4 Gatebot is doing
27 STVs mining minerals.
yeah, it's fine.
And yes, with the speed mining, there's a lot of noise over there.
Yeah, yeah. No mineral left behind. Yeah. Although it's going to be, yeah, there is a lot to get down here, so
One of the few times that I feel sorry for Protoss. Not.
I take offense at that. Like I play Protoss, goddammit.
Sorry. Sorry about it. You killed me after doing a perfect first match. So yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm not feeling bad.
It's fine. You know, us Protoss are used to being abused. Uh,
Anyway, they come back as immortals, right? They,
yeah, 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 yeah. We're good. We're good. We got immortals. We're fine. We've got 20 carriers coming straight at your base. Yeah. Oh, those tank shots are just insane. Um, yeah, so I haven't got any weapons upgrades at the moment, but actually defensive upgrades do work well for Protoss up against certainly up against Marines and tanks as well. So, but again, I'm not sure that's quite what they're going for.
Mhm.
There's a move out here, at least to the edge of the base.
17 Marines, so but
Yeah,
5 tanks, so it will take a little while, I think. I don't know. I
yeah,
mean, the defense has been all more perfect from Spot. I mean, the how many? It was 3 Marines. You told me that died on the.
yeah. So 3 SCVs, 1 Reaper, 1 Marauder, 5 Marines, and 1 supply depot up against 38 Stalkers and 5 Zealots.
I
That's
mean that was a slaughter. I mean, I didn't realize that Protoss has blue blood till this match.
yeah, that's efficiency for you. Um, yeah, not many minerals left. Uh, yeah, so
So we have in here what is supposed to be a surprise
yeah,
if Spot finish the deal as he was last one.
I mean he was the second lowest ranked bot in the
Yeah,
tournament. So I can't remember who the lowest ranked bot was.
I think it was a small Bly,
Small Bly,
if I'm not
yes,
mistaken.
yes, you
Yeah,
are correct. Yeah, so Spud was the second lowest ranked, but knocking out the fifth place spot, which is quite a surprise. We've seen bigger ones in previous tournaments, but this is definitely not something we predicted. So yeah, it's a bit of a shock. But come on, Spud. Come on. Stop playing with your food and take your victory. It won.
this is so hard for a timing bot like mine because he's defending, and it's like, when
Yeah,
the heck I'm supposed to be attacking you then?
yeah. Oh, as we see, a bit of a fight here, and I think 4 Gate Bot is probably going to get wiped, and then Spud's just going to walk up and take this. Yep, there we go. Alright, there is nothing left. I'm happy to fast forward this now if you are.
Feel free.
Yeah, those 3 Stalkers are not going to deal with this entire army, sorry. So there we have it. Spud takes the victory. GU, as they say.
You.
And that's it for tonight, guys. So yeah, let's just take a brief look at Group A. I'll just get that up 1 second. Can do that and that. So yeah, Ketchrock takes first place with perfect 4-0 record. Spudder in second. I'm still not sure how to pronounce that. Is it Spud, Spudder, or Spuda? I guess I've been saying it wrong all this time. I should have really pointed that out before we started. But yeah, he's in second place with a 2-2 record. 4 Gate Bot sadly leaves the tournament. without winning a game. Not the greatest showing, but I'm sure she'll be back.
So Ketchrock will be facing who in the playoffs? The loser of well, not the
So
loser, the second position of which
second
group?
place of Whale Mean, Zoe, and Micro Machine. That's going to be tough because, I mean, even if Micro Machine wins, which is not a given certainty in that group because Whale Mean is a random bot and has had some really big wins on the ladder.
Hmm.
Zoe is always improving, always shows up for the big tournaments. Supercatch has been doing an amazing job on Zoe. Micro Machine Rafa is always strong. So there is not an easy matchup whichever of those three bots comes out first and second.
Yeah, totally agree.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Um,
Well, mean is the random bot, isn't it?
Wyoming is random, yeah. So plays all three races. You can never tell what's going to happen, which makes it really difficult, especially for something like Micro Machine, which relies very heavily on learning your opponent and like figuring out the best tactic to beat them. Um, and obviously, if you're playing against a random bot, you think, "Oh, I've won with this tactic. I'll just keep on repeating that," and it's not going to always work.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm. Yeah.
so yeah, that's going to be very fun. All right. So there we have it, guys. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Congratulations to all the bots that made it through. Yes, thank you very much for joining me. It's been fun.
Thanks for
Um,
having me.
Hopefully we can do it again and we'll have you back for more of the tournament. So we will be doing a stream tomorrow night, same time. I believe. So So yeah, that will be the Whale Mean Micro Machine and Zoe group, which is going to be an absolute banger. So thanks everyone for joining us, and we'll see you all tomorrow. See you later.
See you. Bye bye.